It is impossible to escape criticism in the world today. We criticize other people and other people criticize us. It's common. Phyllis Crystal would say, it's okay to criticize somebody if the intention is that you want to resolve an issue. It's not about backbiting for the sake of backbiting or talking ill about somebody for the sake of talking ill, but we're trying to figure out a solution to a problem. Then it's okay. But even that only for a short period of time. We have to catch ourselves when we are spending onerous amount of time indulging in critical thoughts, words, and feelings about ourselves and about other people. Because remember, it is a negative territory. Figure out how much time is okay for you, and beyond a certain limit, you know your energy drifts down significantly, and then it's very hard for you to pick up that energy. For me, it's 5 minutes. If I am talking about 5 minutes negatively, I'm generally okay, and I can extend it a little bit longer. 5 minutes is not something by the clock. Basically, a very short period of time. After that, I start getting antsy. After that, I'm like, I want to get it over with. Just whatever it is. I don't care about the conclusion, who is right, who is wrong. Just get to a conclusion, get to the bottom line, get to the resolution, what are we supposed to do, and then move on. Number two is my 80-20 rule. Am I spending 80% of my time talking negativity about me, about somebody else, or about my life? Or 20% or less? I'm perfectly good when 80% of my focus is in the direction of my life work. 80% is spent in the direction of contributing my time, my energy to my manifestation, and 20% or less in removing the obstacles, as well as talking ill about myself or talking ill about other people. Let's not judge ourselves here talking ill about other people because it's ubiquitous. It's everywhere. We're so used to being critical, even while eating food, we're criticizing food. Hey, go, how good it is, how bad it is, which particular dish was better than the other, how was this restaurant compared to the other? It's critical thinking. We are trained in our school, university, work environment, media, to have critical thinking. It has come to a point where it is just way too much of it. A little bit of that, I think, is very helpful, very useful because it helps us propagate forward. We can look at our mistakes, we can look at how we can improve ourselves. But if we're spending most of our time in the negative territory, it bogs us down. So you decide how much of time is okay for you, after which, when you criticize or continue to criticize or continue to indulge in conversation with yourself or with other people, or indulging in consuming media that is negative or critical, what is that time period for you? 5 minutes, half an hour, 3 hours, whatever that is, you decide. That beyond that, it's no good for me. And try to stick to that time period, and ideally then reduce that time period of the temptation of indulging in negativity, because the mind is going to justify it. Well, I am trying to solve a problem, because we get so used to caught up in being in the negative territory, we don't even realize how much of a drag it is on our lives, on our energies. These are energy vampires. And it's up to me to give in to that thought process or not to. So, how do I speed up my manifestation? Just stick to 80-20 rule. As long as 80% of my available energy is contributing in the direction of my manifestation, I'm good. I'm good. I love me.